Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm talking about a controller that really caught my attention over the last few months, the MOBAPAD Huben 2, a multi-platform gamepad that sells for around 79 USD dollar. It's MOBAPAD new high-end controller designed for Nintendo Switch, PC, Android, iOS, and even the Switch 2. Honestly, on paper it's probably their most ambitious product so far. In this video we're going to look at the unboxing, the design quality, the build quality, all the feature, in-game performance, my personal experience, the strength and weakness, and finally whatever if I recommend it or not. When you open the Huben 2 box, you can tell right away MOBAPAD put some effort into the presentation. In the package you get the Huben 2 controller, a hard carrying case, a replacement D-pad, a 3-meter USB-C cable, the 2.4 GHz dongle, and the user manual. For a controller under 80 USD dollar, that's pretty generous. The design is clearly what stands out the most. The front face is glossy, a kind of shiny bubble panel that might surprise you at first, but it has big advantage. It doesn't wear out and it doesn't show skin oil like matte finishes on other controllers. You can wipe it clean in 2 seconds. The front panel is also magnetic, so you can remove it easily, swap the faceplate, or change the joystick cap without opening the controller. Small detail, but super practical if you like customize. On the back, there's an anti-slip texture, but no rubber, so no risk it getting sticky or degrading over time. In the end, the controller feels solid, the weight is well balanced, nothing creaks, nothing feels loose. It really comes across a premium product. The front button use on-run micro switches, so every press gives you a fast, crisp little click. The D-pad is interchangeable, one cross shape and one circular, and unlike some previous MOBAPAD model, the circular D-pad here is actually very usable. The sticks are capacitive with 4096 steps with 1000 Hz polling rate in wire mode and 1 ms latency. The trigger combines two technology, a short mechanical on-click at 2mm or a 10mm all-effect travel for game where you want a real analog control like a racing game. You also get 4 back buttons which can map without needing any software if you want. Altogether, it feels like a controller that's built for competitive gaming and general everyday use. Now let's talk about feature. The Huben 2 is probably one of the most feature-packed controller in this price range. First of all, already brought the compatibility with Switch, Windows, Android, iOS. Also, a lot of different connection options with USB-C, Bluetooth, and the 2.4 GHz dongle. One of the MOBAPAD big selling points, the Huben 2 use a 2 ALPS linear motor with 0 ms startup, capable of delivering real HD rumble like on the Switch but on PC. It's not on the same level as the DualSense haptic, but it's clearly above classic rumble motors. You really feel the variation in vibration intensity in games. The sticks are very impressive, honestly. The 4096 levels, the capacitive technology, 1000 Hz polling rate. On Gamepad Tester, the sticks recentral perfectly with no drift. The circularity tests are very accurate, which is rare. For FPS, competitive game, or even racing, it's excellent. For the buttons and the triggers, I really like the micro switches. It's really responsive. It feels like a mouse when you click on it. The D-pad also is pretty good, two interchangeable option. And I really like the fact that you can switch between short and long analog all effect mode with the triggers. Small downside we will get back to later, but the default dead zone on the triggers, make sure that you update the firmware of your controller because it's a bit of an issue if you don't do it. Also, you have the MOBAPAD app. You can remap all the buttons, adjust your dead zone, edit stick response curve, change rumble intensity, program macros, export profile via QR code, and even update your firmware. It's a very complete and it works even while the controller is connected to your PC or console. For the battery life, you have a pretty decent battery, 1000 milliamp. I'm doing 15 hours, they're saying 15 to 20, but honestly me it's more 14 to 15 hours, so it's not bad, it's not great, it's pretty decent, but at 1000 I feel like I should do a little bit more with this controller. For the in-game performance, the Huben 2 honestly impressed me and it's quickly became one of my main controllers, especially on PC. From the first session, you can feel that MOBAPAD really focus on responsiveness and precision. The capacitive joystick are probably what hit me first. Their precision is genuinely impressive, no drift, no wobble, perfect recentering, and instant response. In FPS and competitive games, it genuinely makes a difference. Movements are clean, consistent, and it gives a very pro feeling. Even in shooters with a lot of micro adjustment, I found my aim more stable than with several other controllers that I've used. The interchangeable D-pad also surprised me, especially the circular one. In 2D games or RPGs that require fast directional input, it responds really well. That's a nice plus, especially for people who don't like soft or mushy D-pad. And with the trigger now fully functional and properly calibrated, I don't have any concerns anymore. In game, they respond cleanly, whether you're accelerating in racing game or modulating action in title that progressive pressure. The dual mode, short mechanical and a long analog makes the controller very versatile. In the end, in my test session, the Huben 2 behaved like a controller that feels much more high-end than its price suggests. Precise, responsive, comfortable, and especially really pleasant in long session. It's become one of my go-to controller, whether I'm playing casually or going for more competitive gameplay. Now let's talk about advantage and drawbacks. First of all, ultra precise capacitive joystick, very good HD rumble, magnetic front plate for easy customization, 4 configurable back button, excellent customization with your software, very good build quality, compatibility, multiple connection mode, and a lot of accessories included. For the drawback, a glossy front panel attract dust, fully gyro only available on the Switch mode, and the haptic not on the same level as the DualSense or Apex 5 controller. The MOBAPAD Huben 2 is, in my opinion, the most polished controller MOBAPAD has released so far. Between the capacitive sticks, the linear motors, the 4 back buttons, the modular design, wide compatibility, and flexible software, you get a lot for $79. Do I recommend it? Honestly, yes. For PC or Switch, it's an excellent choice, especially if you play FPS action games or any title where you need the stick precision. It's a really good controller. For me, it's an 8.9 on 10. It's in my top 5 on PC for sure. I really like the G7 Pro and also the Apex 5, but this one also is a great controller. If you have any question, just comment in the YouTube section. Post me any question about this controller or other controller in the market. I will try to help you the best that I can. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Peace.